How different is this offseason compared to last year when you first coming in?
Last year, just first coming in, I really was just trying to learn. Now I feel like this year, just having a whole season under my belt, I'm really trying to install and just let guys know the information I got and learned over the year and just install it into the younger guys that's coming to our room.
What did you kind of find out about SEC football by getting on the field last year? Was anything different or tougher than you expected?
Yeah, way different. Coming from high school, it's just way faster, bigger, and then the biggest thing for me that I kind of seen was just everybody is from here up. Like everybody is big, everybody fast, but just the information that certain players know, everybody got the same mindset and kind of got the same information.
To kind of piggyback on that, as a top prospect, when you're kind of dominating the high school scene, what is it like, in that mind space, knowing that everybody's good at their position, even the backup players, everybody's good in that SEC?
I just feel like it just make you a better player, especially if you love to compete, which I love to compete. So I just feel like it make me a better player every day, going out there, competing with the offense, competing with the defensive guys when we in Indy. So it just make you a better player overall, because that's what you're going to see on Saturdays.
What were you able to learn from JC last year about your role?
Can you ask that?
Oh yeah, what were you able to learn from JC last year just about your role specifically?
Just really pretty much communication. JC was a real verbal guy. He understood the defense well, and he was kind of getting more. Just because he understood our defense so much, I feel like he was able to kind of look at the offense and kind of get motions going and understand the offense more. So I feel like that was something I learned and took from him.
What similarities are you for? Go ahead. What similarities and differences do you see in your two games with JC?
I feel like we both big guys. We both can still run. So I feel like we got a lot of comparisons for real. I don't really see no cons.
Led into this in your first answer, just how excited are you to embrace this role this year? You get a little bit under your belt in your first season as a true freshman. Now you come in as somebody who other people are looking to. How excited are you to embrace that role?
I'm very excited to embrace that role, and that's just something that just been keeping me so focused and grounded and humble and just competitive. Just every day I go out there just knowing like, hey, I got a lot of shoes to fill up from last year with JC, and just the type of player I am. I just want to be the best on the field that I can be to help my team win.
Marvin, I've been kind of asking, a lot of players, you being from the St. Louis area, but when Luther Burden obviously committed to Mizzou and came here, that was such a big move. How do you feel like that impacted you as a recruit in St. Louis and kind of impacted this program?
I feel like it impacted everyone, like just outside of St. Louis. I just feel like it impacted the whole country, just seeing a guy come to Mizzou that many people didn't expect to come to Mizzou. And I feel like it impacted my recruitment a little bit, just seeing like how they, take care of you and how they it's just a home feeling. I'm just a real family-oriented guy, and it just didn't feel the same nowhere else. So.
How do you feel like that St. Louis to Mizzou connection has kind of grown over the years? Obviously, you guys have a lot of St. Louis guys in the locker room here.
I can't really say. I just feel like it's gonna keep growing, just because whenever somebody from St. Louis come up here, we all kind of feel and thrive for the same thing. I just feel like that's the thing that our city has. It's just everybody wants the same goal, everybody on the same page for the most part. So I feel like this is the best place for us.
Marvin, you saw reps last year returning kicks. Is that something we can expect to see more of this season?
Yeah, I've still been taking reps at returning kickoffs and everything.
You've known Luther for a long time. Just what kind of look do you see in his eye coming into this year?
I mean, you always got that eye. He always got that look in his eyes, man. Every time you get the ball, I feel like he can take it to the touchdown. So, I mean, I don't see no different look in his eyes. The same look I've been seeing the last 10 years is just a killer, for real.
Marvin, how would you say you're different right now than you were at this time last year?
My understanding of the game, I'm way more, my knowledge for the game has grown. Coming in as a freshman, like I said, I was just trying to learn and not trying to make mistakes. Now I'm more compelled, challenging myself, going out there and challenging routes, challenging receivers, just trying to get the most of game day reps from NWO, because those guys have great receivers. So I'm just every day trying to compete and get better with those guys.
Marvin, here you guys got to learn all the safety spots. Is one harder than the other, and do you have a preference of which safety spot you like the best?
I have no preference, but yeah, we always just trying to learn our whole defense. That's just how we can play faster and on the court and just mix and match. And we just take pride in being versatile on our defense in the back end.
Certainly a lot of noise and preseason hype outside the locker room. How do you guys separate the two?
We just got a mentality that it's just us. So if it's not inside our circle, we're not really worried about it. And I feel like that's something that we do well, is not getting too caught up in the outside noise.